your buzz-in key. Let's get this show on the road. From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy, everybody. Have fun, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, everybody. This is game 136 of my run of Jeopardy 2003 for the PC.
Exploration.
My total is $6,643,000.
Canadian cuisine. Okay. Words. Stupid answers. And to finish the board, he's my vice president. All right, let's get things underway, player one.
Dungeoneering for 200.
The word dungeon entered English in the 14th century from this language's word donjon, meaning castle keep.
Player two, what is French? Precisely. Pick again. Dungeoneering for 400.
This popular role-playing game is called D&D for short.
Player one.
What is Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Dungeoneering 600.
A prisoner in the dungeon might be stretched out on this device of torture, a wooden frame with movable bars at each end.
Player two, what is the rack?
Oh,
Exactly.
I could see it. I could picture it in my mind.
For 800.
This tower fortress, built by William the Conqueror in 1078, has served as a dungeon, a zoo, and a palace.
Player one.
What is Buckingham Palace?
That
No.
is incorrect. Player two, what is the Tower of London?
Oh,
Yes. Dungeoneering for 1,000.
In a Dumas novel, this count unjustly spends 14 years in an island dungeon.
Player three.
Who is the Count of Monte Cristo?
and that's what I would have said.
Exactly.
I'll try Canadian cuisine, eh? For 200.
At a sugaring off party, you may eat tir sur la neige, which is this syrup poured over snow.
Player one.
What is maple syrup?
Yes.
Canadian cuisine, 400.
French Canadians pig out on tourtière, a pie traditionally filled with this meat.
Player one.
What is Canadian bacon?
Oh, that's incorrect.
No?
Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
Pork. Canadian cuisine 600.
A tasty pastry named for this beaver appendage is a specialty of Hooker's, an Ottawa eatery.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
What is the tail?
Yes.
Canadian cuisine for 800.
These lingual organs of cod are so popular in Newfoundland that St. John's has a contest for eating them.
Player two.
What are cod tongues?
Exactly.
That wasn't what I would have
I'll
said, to
try
be honest.
Stupid answers for 200.
Founded in 1929, this New York museum is dedicated to modern art.
Player one.
What is the Museum of Modern Art?
Definitely.
Canadian cuisine, 1,000.
Oh, shucks. Melpec Bay oysters are a taste treat from this small island province.
Player one.
What is Prince Edward Island?
Precisely. Pick again.
Stupid answers, 400.
It's the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution that mentions religion.
Player one.
What is the First Amendment?
Hey, you're correct.
Stupid answer, 6.
Since 1970, the General Synod has governed this Church of England.
Player one.
What is the Church of England?
Exactly.
Stupid answer is 8.
On June 5, 2000, Air Canada began non-stop service from this California city to Ontario, Canada.
Player 1.
What is Ontario?
Hey, you're correct.
Stupid answer is 1,000.
In the U.S., this society sponsors the National Geography Bee.
Player 1.
What is National Geographic?
Precisely. Pick again.
Words, 200.
A collision between cars that causes only minor damage is known by this two-word rhyming term.
Player 1.
What is a fender bender?
Hey, you're correct.
Words, 400.
Term for the smallest or weakest of a litter of animals.
Player 3.
What is the squirt?
Oh, regrettably,
Not the squirt.
Player 2.
What is the runt?
Ah.
Precisely. Pick again.
Words for 600.
Snakes, steam kettles, and displeased audiences do this incessantly.
Player 1.
What is hiss?
Hey, you're correct.
Words, 800.
Answer?
Okay.
The Daily Double.
Did you make your wager, please?
I don't want to be fighting my way up again, so I'm going to go for 1,200.
Revenge term for gastrointestinal distress experienced by American travelers to Mexico.
Player 1.
What is ulcer?
Good guess.
Nope.
But it's not what we're
Good thing
looking
I went
for.
small.
This is what we
Montezuma's Revenge. Didn't really understand it. Words, 1,000.
Word in common to an NFL title game and a Whammo bouncing toy, both debuting in the 60s.
Is that it? Anyone?
No, I don't got it.
Take a look. Here's
Super.
the right
Oh,
response.
of course. Exploration, 200.
In 1540, a party led by Coronado became the first Europeans to see this Arizona natural wonder.
Player 1.
What is the Grand Canyon?
Exactly.
Exploration, 400.
Martin Frobisher twice sailed to the Arctic looking for this, but only found the fool's type.
Player 1.
What is gold?
Definitely.
Exploration, 600.
In 1725, the Russian government employed this Dane to discover whether North America and Asia were connected.
Player 3.
Who is Roald Amundsen?
No, that's
Not
right.
Roald Amundsen.
Player 2.
Who is Vetus Bering?
Oh, Vitus Bering, yeah.
Precisely. Pick again.
Give me... He's my vice president for 200.
Nelson A. Rockefeller.
Player 3.
Who is Gerald Ford?
Yes.
He's my vice president for 400.
Hubert H. Humphrey.
Player 1.
Who is Lyndon Johnson?
Precisely. Pick again.
Exploration, 800.
LaSalle, exploring Lake Ontario around 1670, heard the roar of these falls, but didn't bother to go look.
Player 1.
Whew. What are Niagara Falls?
Yes.
Exploration, 1,000.
This captain discovered the Great Barrier Reef the hard way by running the Endeavour onto it.
Player 1.
Who is Captain Cook?
Precisely. Pick again.
Vice President, 600.
Hannibal Hamlin.
Player 1.
Who is Lincoln?
That's who we were looking for.
800.
Calvin Coolidge.
Player 3.
Who is Warren G. Harding?
Oh.
Exactly.
And the last one?
Here's the final answer on this board.
Skylar Colfax.
Player one.
Who is Grant?
Exactly.
Made a nice run after the
Okay,
daily
that's it for
double.
the Jeopardy round.
Miss.
Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores. Big lead. Player one.
8,000 for me.
Player two, you're not
3,400
too
for
far
player
off
two.
lead. You're in last
1,000
place.
for player three.
You get to start things off in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Astronaut lingo. Actor-directors. Authors and their works. The trophy case. Stringed instruments. And the final category, a capital city idea.
We'll see.
Let's go for the trophy case for 400.
Originally, this football trophy was called the DAC Trophy for Downtown Athletic Club.
Player one.
What is the Vince Lombardi Trophy?
That
No.
is incorrect. Player three.
What is the Heisman Trophy?
Oh, the other one.
Definitely.
The trophy case for 800.
This hockey trophy was donated by the Governor General of Canada and first presented in 1893.
Player one.
What is the Stanley Cup?
Exactly.
Trophy case 1,200.
Answer,
Okay.
the Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Still pretty early in Double Jeopardy, so all of it.
A regulation-sized sterling silver football adorns the top of this Super Bowl trophy bearing a coach's name.
Player one.
What is the Lombardi? I think now might be the time for that one.
Hey, you're correct.
Yep. Well, there's a couple clues too early on Vince Lombardi Trophy, but that's fine. Trophy case 16.
An Academy Award is also known by this male first name.
Player one.
What is an Oscar?
Precisely. Pick again.
Trophy case 2000.
Originally called the International Lawn Tennis Challenge Trophy, it weighs an incredible 436 pounds.
Player one.
Something I couldn't lift in my life. What is the Davis Cup?
Definitely.
Authors and their works for 400.
Two Hussars is a short story by this author of the very long novel War and Peace.
Player three.
Oh!
Who was Count Leo Tolstoy?
Yep. She beat me to the
Exactly.
punch.
Authors and their works for 800.
He wrote The Pathfinder and The Last of the Mohicans.
Player one.
Who is James Fenimore Cooper?
Hey, you're correct.
Authors 12.
Much of this Vanity Fair author's novel, Henry Esmond, takes place during the reign of Queen Anne.
Anyone? What we were looking for was
William Makepeace Thackeray. Author 1600.
This female Pulitzer Prize winner wrote The Bell Jar.
Anyone at all? What we were
Sylvia
looking for
Plath.
is this.
I was thinking Ayn Rand. Oh. Astronaut lingo 400.
It's the return of a spacecraft into the Earth's atmosphere.
Player one.
What is re-entry?
Precisely. Pick again.
Astronaut lingo 8.
For a doctor, it means to prepare for an operation. For an astronaut, it means to cancel the operation.
Player one.
What is scrub?
Yes.
Astronaut lingo 1200.
It's the chamber between the outer hull and an inner door. It can be pressurized and depressurized.
Player 1.
What is an airlock?
Exactly.
Astronaut lingo 1600.
An instrument-filled unmanned spacecraft. Its name means to search into.
Player 1.
What is probe?
Hey, you're correct.
Astronaut lingo 2000.
It pains us to tell you it's the limited period during which a craft can take off to accomplish its mission.
Player 1.
What is a window?
Precisely. Pick again.
A capital city idea 400.
In the 1920s, Norway's parliament voted to change the name of Christiania back to this.
Player 1.
What is Oslo?
Definitely.
Capital city idea 8.
Empress Taitu chose the name of this Ethiopian capital. It means new flower.
Player 1.
What is Addis Ababa?
Precisely. Pick again.
Capital city idea 12.
Answer?
Ooh.
The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
Well, I've got a good game going. I don't want to screw it up. So 12,000.
Someone had the bright idea to name this city for a duke even before it became New Zealand's capital.
Player 1.
Could have gone all in if I wanted to. What is Wellington?
Definitely.
But I held back. 1600, capital city idea.
Abuja, this country's first planned city, was built in the Chukuku Hills to replace Lagos as the capital.
Player 1.
What is Nigeria?
Precisely. Pick again.
A capital city idea 2000.
Rawalpindi was selected as this country's interim capital while Islamabad was under construction.
Player 2.
What is Pakistan?
Definitely.
How about actor-directors for 400?
2 years after a riding accident left him paralyzed, he directed the HBO drama In the Gloaming.
Player 2.
Who is Christopher Reeve?
Exactly.
Actor-directors for 800.
Star Trek's Mr. Spock. He showed his comedy side with his direction of Three Men and a Baby.
Player 3.
Who is Leonard Nimoy?
Oh.
That's who we were looking for.
I'll take stringed instruments for 400.
Okay.
A typical symphony orchestra has 32 of these instruments, but only one tuba.
Player 2.
What are violins?
Exactly.
Stringed instruments for 800.
The best classical guitars are this type named for a country, like the ones made by Alhambra.
Player 1.
What is Spanish?
Hey,
Or
you're
Spain,
correct.
yeah. String instruments 12.
The bull fiddle is also known as the double this.
Player 1.
What is bass?
Exactly.
1600, stringed instruments.
It's stringed on its own or followed by sichord.
Player 1.
What is harp?
Hey, you're correct.
String instruments 2.
Its name may come from the African mambanza, which is a similar instrument.
Player 2.
Oh,
What is banjo?
that wasn't what I would have
Exactly.
said.
Let's try actor-directors for 1200.
He cast Debbie Reynolds as his mother in a 1996 film.
Player 3.
Who is Albert Brooks?
Yes.
You know what?
Actor
I got this
director
one out of reach,
for
so I can just sit
1600.
out.
In 1990, he directed himself in the title role of Dick Tracy.
Player 2.
Who is Clint Eastwood?
Good answer, but
Not
sorry.
Clint Eastwood.
That's wrong. Player 3.
Who is Warren Beatty?
Exactly.
Okay.
Actor directors for 2,000?
Forrest Whitaker of The Crying Game made his directorial debut with this Whitney Houston film about four friends.
Player 3.
What is the group?
Ooh, no.
Not the group.
Anyone at all? Take a look.
Waiting
Here's
to
the right
exhale.
response.
Here's the
Last
final
one?
answer on this board. This Florentine author of The Prince also wrote a history of Florence.
Player 1.
Who is Machiavelli?
Yes.
Got it out of reach.
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again. Player 1, you've got the lead. Going
47,600.
Player 2, you're
6,600 for player 2.
You can
3,400 for player 3.
It's that time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We'll take a look at the category, then give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Brothers.
Go ahead. Make your wager. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
$19,400.
Here's the final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Thank you.
An empire began when Tom and Louis Borders opened this type of store in Ann Arbor, Michigan in 1971.
What is a bookstore?
Let's see how everyone did. Your question, player 3.
Bookstore?
That's correct.
Yes.
What did you wager?
3,400.
Your question.
An internet cafe.
Sorry,
Nope.
That's wrong. How much did it cost you?
6,600.
Player 1.
I said a
your
bookstore.
question. That's right.
Uh-huh.
And your wager was?
19,400 for $67,000.
Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy. Player 1. Hope you all had fun. See you again on Jeopardy.
Bye, Alex. And I think that makes it 6,710,000. But let's just
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert.
take a look just to
Let's
be
set
sure.
things up before we begin our game.
Sometimes my math can be a little off.
We got all kinds of fun stats
136
for you.
wins. And definitely $6.71 million. So 67,000 to match my win total a couple of games ago. But that was because player 3 had made a big move on the daily double, and I had to really go all out to win it, and I did. That was like 2 or 3 games ago, like I said. But still, I had this one out of reach. I was kind of thinking about going big on final because I had so much leeway, but you know what? I still wanted to walk away with a decent total. That's kind of why I went a little bit smaller than normal. But you know what? I could have went for it if I wanted to, but I did not want to outsmart myself. That's happened to me a few times during this run, and it could have really cost me. But you know what? I'm okay with it. That's 136 wins. I'll have game 137 up soon, and hopefully you've all have seen my recap of Super Duper, the final round from Las Vegas. In that one, the champs repeated, Jet Lawrence and Hayden Deegan. I had a few things to say about them, about the race, and them as well. All positive, of course. And hope you all enjoyed that one, and I hope you all enjoyed this game for sure. So I will have game 137 up soon. The off-season has officially begun. The only race that's really left on the calendar is the Motocross of Nations. Eli Tomac has raised his hand to take the place of Chase Sexton, who suffered a bone contusion in his right hand in the final round in Vegas. But I still think that SMX should be rescheduled for the fall. But still, anyway, you can see more of that in that video. I will have that in the end screen. So thanks, guys. Remember, subscribe, and I'll see you all for game 137.